at it, happy Monday. If you're new here, my name is Holly and I'm a licensed therapist, and this is my best friend Lexus. Every Monday I post a positive thought from my positivity jar, read it aloud, talk a little bit about it just to give you something positive to start your week. So let's get started. Are you ready? Okay. I'm going to shake it up real good. She's kind of like, what is going on? I got 2 there. You can't eat that. We don't want to eat our positive thought for today. My hard work is already paying off. Boy, isn't that the truth. You know, sometimes we work really, really hard at something, and we feel like, we don't benefit from it right away. Just because you're not seeing the results that you would have hoped for as soon as you would have hoped for, doesn't mean that what you're doing isn't working. It doesn't mean that you're not going to be rewarded later. The point I'm trying to make is that, we work hard. We work really hard. And sometimes it can be discouraging. I'll use YouTube as an example. A lot of people come on here for YouTube and they think, oh, I'm going to be a YouTube star and I'm going to have millions of viewers and make lots of money. The problem with that is, and I know a lot of YouTubers that have stated this, that it takes a long time to really get to where you need to be in that aspect. So whatever it is that you're working for, think about what it is you're trying to achieve and how achievable it is in the time frame that you've given yourself. So, for me, I just enjoy giving positive, thoughts and words out to people who may not necessarily have it. This is something I enjoy. This is something I look forward to every single week to start your week. And it helps me too, because these are sometimes things that maybe I need to hear for myself. So you have to take into account what your goal is, what you're working for, and can you achieve it in the timeline that you've given for yourself. Now, a lot of times it takes years for people to make it big on YouTube. Sometimes you get lucky and you got that one video that goes viral. And maybe you get it in a lot shorter time frame than you had expected. But it's the same thing for any social media. TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram, whatever the case may be. Sometimes it's all about, hey, if the right person sees it at the right time, cool. A lot of people can really relate to it, cool. And it gets shared, and shared, and shared, and shared, and that's great. Other times, people get discouraged because they're like, oh, I've been doing this for 6 months and I'm not famous. Maybe 6 months isn't enough time. It does not mean that you should stop working towards your dream. Your hard work will pay off. I have clients that'll say, you know what, I'm going to do this, and for example, say I'm going to go to the gym. For somebody who's never gone to the gym, ever, or barely worked out, for somebody to say, I'm going to go to the gym 5 days a week. That is a goal to work towards, but then they're going to go 5 days a week and they're like, oh, I'm just exhausted, maybe a month later. Oh, I just got really tired of it and I quit. Baby steps. Maybe say I'm going to work out, 1 to 2 times a week instead of 5 days a week. Or, give yourself a reasonable goal. Just because you go 1 to 2 times a week doesn't mean that you're lazy. It means you're working your body up to that. From somebody who's barely worked out to not working out and going 5 days a week, oh, she's getting restless. It's obtainable, but you might burn yourself out quicker and then just be like, you know what, I'm done. So, for your positive thought this week, again, just because you are working towards something and you haven't gotten the results you've wanted doesn't mean you should give up. It doesn't mean you should not continue working hard for what you want. And maybe do a little self-reflection, and is what you're doing, maybe it needs to be tweaked a little. I don't know what she's whining at, but maybe it needs to be just adjusted just a little, maybe to get you further to where you want to go. So, with that being said, I hope you all have a fantastic week. Lexus hopes so too. I want you to think positive, be positive, and live positive. And I will see you in the next Motivational Monday.